Finally. Oh my word, YouTube. What is up with that? It took forever for it to start. Hey everybody. Trying the camera at a different angle today. Because I can't be consistent. How's everybody doing? Hey everybody. Moving on my pop-out chat over because I found I don't trust that the pop-out chat actually works if I don't do it after I've started the stream. We're going to keep doing Bound by Flame. I looked at it the other day. Turns out it's like 12 to 16 hours, and we're 3 or 4 in. Not as far as I thought at all. But I'm really enjoying being able to just play everything on Ultra and not even have to worry about what all's happening. I kind of want to know what the level cap on this game is, because I think it's somewhere around 60. If I haven't even fought the first real boss outside of the tutorial area, I kind of want to make sure that I'm leveled up enough, because I think there's like 5 or 6 bosses in this game. Never played it before besides that. Well, my first playthrough is this. What was I doing? Oh. Anyways, so hope everybody's been doing well. Crud.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do?
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive. How brilliant.
Yeah, great. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all of this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic. At least, not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the Deadwalker army is behind all of this.
All right, let's go.
Let's go and turn in the armor and equipment first.
Is it true you killed the beast?
Is it true you quit the booze?
What? That's a load of bollocks.
I thought so, but I did kill the beast.
Right. Okay.
Oh my
then.
word.
You and me, we got off on the wrong foot. We owe you one. That's a man's job you done.
I found your soldiers' bodies.
They were my best. I mean, it's sad. So, did you bring back their weapons? I know it's not pretty, but we need them bad.
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff. I just hope it helps the survivors.
Oh, I suppose it's better than nothing. I know I said I wasn't gonna pay you, but those lads won't be collecting their pay, so here, you have it.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange. Do you have any suggestions?
Hey, I'm not a bloody oracle. Bring me some clues, something concrete, anything, and then I can help you.
Okay, I'll come back when I know more.
Okay.
I'm going.
He's going to pay them in more gear? Are you kidding me? Well, they look really cool too. Let's go ahead and sell those blades and the 2 swords. Let's get into daytime.
What can I do for you, Vulcan?
We're getting there.
People standing around like statues? No expressions on their faces? Eyes empty? Any of that sound familiar?
Of course it does. May I remind you that my assistant suffers from these exact symptoms. It resembles trauma, but so far I have been unable to bring him out of it.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Maybe the smith is working already. Yep. Not working, but he's standing there.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
He looks like he was supposed to be an orc, but they decided they didn't want to add orcs in the game world, so they just threw on elf ears and turned him cream colored.
Show me what you have for sale.
I have 17 gemstones. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that? Feeling okay, buddy? Kind of got some plant in you. They probably should have worked on the plants here a little bit better. It's a little... Let's go see the captain.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolus?
Oh yeah, we haven't talked to him about
I
that.
never laid a finger on it, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. And your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolus's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for, all of it. Watch out for the Red Scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and he still hasn't come back.
Do you think something happened to it?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to it.
I'll find him, sir. I'm leaving.
Alright. Let's go find Hawk. Perfect. Did it all before the flames subsided. And again. Perfect. So after this, we're gonna do Arkham City. What the hell? Calm down, woman. Especially with this new graphics card, it's gonna be pretty cool. And then, where's he at?
Hey, Vulcan, over here. I came across this enormous creature. It's an absolute monster. You've never seen anything like it. Oh, I'd love to catch it. It would make one hell of a trophy, but I'm not sure I can take it down alone. You feel like lending me a hand?
Are you kidding me?
You know the captain's looking for you?
Fuck the captain. Oh, come on. He can wait. The beastie out there can't. It could lose itself in the mist at any moment, and we'd never find it.
Okay then. Considering how excited you are, I'm kind of curious to see the thing. Come on, let's go.
Ah, yes. I owe you one, brother. Come on.
Is that it?
Thank you. I'd never have
That
brought
was
it
it?
down without your help.
Are you kidding me?
I'll get back to my patrol. Tell the captain not to worry about me.
Seriously? Okay, let's go report to the captain that he was just standing around staring at a beetle.
Now that's what I call a fucking trophy. I'm gonna dine out on this one. Look at that beauty. It makes your damned lobster face look a bit shabby.
What did she just up? What did she boost? Nothing. Nothing is boosted now. Thanks. Thanks, Edwin. Oh, no, just raw metal. Okay. Good. At least it wasn't something I already have 17 of. Oh gee, I wonder. There it is, okay. I forgot you guys hadn't seen this wall in a while, so figured I'd put the camera over on that side too.
Are you okay? I was just, you know, being polite. Don't feel like you have to give me your whole life story.
Hast thou gone mad? His lips moveth not.
I'm just trying to save face. I hate being ignored.
Vulcan, I do love our little chats, but
Shouldn't I be doing something? Yep.
Hawk will finish up his recon and head straight back. Don't worry, Captain.
You've been working for me long enough to know one thing. I never worry.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help the village.
As long as we have to.
Have you heard about these villagers who were acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks if you ask me. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck in this place, I'd go over there and put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, he'll give us a heads up.
Captain, do you really think we should be trusting these red scribes?
I never really trusted that Aeolas fellow. I could sense he was hiding a knife behind his back. Looks like I was right. But that changes nothing. We still work for them.
I'm leaving.
Go talk to this guy, whatever his name is. Buffalo. I knew it started with a B.
The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's wrong with them?
No idea. They look like they're turning into deadwalkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
Thank you, Buffalo.
See you later.
Oh, so kind. Such a kind man. Let's go talk to this one.
Hello. Do you understand what I'm saying? Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village, and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Where's she at?
Don't change a thing. You're perfect.
So true. Thanks for noticing.
And why did I flirt with her?
Sorry to have bothered you. I'll go.
Seriously, where's she at?
Greetings. So how is everything going for you? Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. You don't talk to me no more. I know we had our ups and downs, but still.
How long has she been like this?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. See, she goes off with Jervis and the others to go and collect berries in the swamp, and when they comes back, not one of them will talk to me.
Where exactly did they go?
What? How the fuck should I know? You'll pardon me, but gathering berries is women's work. But at any rate, they never go far, otherwise they never come back at all.
So she didn't go alone? Jervis is one of Mason's men, isn't he?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over by the barracks. He'll have a better chance. He'll talk to you if you don't mention me.
Wonder why. You're definitely not any kind of jerk.
Is there anything else strange about her, apart from the not talking?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Men, give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction and sleep.
Yeah, sure, but not every man is like that.
True. Some are more discerning. Others show
Where are
the
y'all
meat a
looking?
little more respect.
Where's she at?
I was only trying to give her a nice moment to patch things up between us, sort of.
Ah,
That's
come
not
on
really what I
now.
was asking about, to be honest.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. There might be
Hope
something
this guy dies
else.
first.
I woke up this night, and she weren't there. must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep, but she never come back. I never saw her again until sunrise.
And I imagine you have no idea where she could have gone.
No. And she wouldn't say nothing to me, like usual. I hope that bitch ain't off seeing another man. That's all I need.
It is what you need.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that. You seem like the perfect husband.
I'll be leaving now.
I think we'd better go back and talk to that drunken sot who
There she
pretends to
is.
be chief of the guard. I want to find out where that expedition is going.
That everything? Have I already done? Okay, so I've got two. Let's go talk to Sybil before we get too far into this.
I'll wait for you here.
Okay. There we go. There's actual people in here now. Oh. Okay, another trap. Good.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
You do.
I'm sorry about your dad. She took me by surprise. I didn't have time to protect him.
Even though I wish you could have saved him, it's not your fault. It's that witch.
Yeah, but it's understandable that she'd be mad at your father.
Whatever he did to her, he didn't deserve to die like that. She's a murderer, a monster.
A monster that maybe just saved your life.
Perhaps. But why did my father have her imprisoned? Did he know she would try to kill him?
He had us to protect him, and if he hadn't shown up in the middle of the swamp, he'd still be alive. It just doesn't make sense. We have to find out what he was doing. He must have been up to something, because he didn't talk to anyone about it. Not even the people who were supposed to take care of him.
What are you accusing him of?
Everything.
Nothing really. I'm just asking questions. But I'm going to need your help to find the answers.
I will help you. I need to know what happened as much as you.
Okay.
I need your help. Come with me.
If you want.
Yeah, well, you want to.
Tell me, is it true that you're the demolitions man for the Freeborn Blades?
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, while I can't really do any big explosions, I do know how to make a few traps. And I've actually been working on a new one. But I'm in the dark on a few little details.
Let's hear it. What's on your mind?
Yeah, that might sound a little twisted. Using sharp pieces of scrap metal, such as nails or small blades.
That's not a bad idea. The basic idea is fine, but there's a good chance we won't find the stuff we need around here. But we could replace the tar with...
And do you think we'll get similar results with these new materials?
Maybe even better. A little messy, but effective? Oh, hell yeah. I'll give you a list of the stuff we'll need.
What?
I'll let you go out and find it all. We'll meet back up in a few hours and assemble it, okay?
Perfect.
Bet you I have everything already. Okay. Or not.
Greetings, mercenary. What?
I have Did you know about Edwin?
Are you asking if I helped Aeolas? No, not voluntarily at any rate. Our late Grand Master asked me to carry out a medical examination of the woman while she was still our guest. Of course, he wanted me to be discreet, so I couldn't really examine her.
What did you learn?
Apart from the fact that your friend looks like a woman, human and in perfect health, nothing.
So everything's normal?
Apparently, but as I said, I wasn't allowed to examine her. Everything looks normal, which isn't exactly the same thing. To get back to your initial question, the only part I played in the story was to give our Grand Master a powerful soporific. He must have used it to capture her, but believe me, I had absolutely no idea who the victim was going to be.
Does it matter? I mean, really?
I'll be going now.
Sleep until night. Now I'm gonna go over here.
Are you Aeolas's assistant?
I am. I mean, I was actually his deputy, to be more specific.
You and me need to have a chat, and I hope for your sake that I'm going to like it. What the hell was your wonderful master up to in the swamp? Who is this Edwin that he locked up there?
I don't know what you're talking about. He never said anything to me about the swamp, or locking someone up. Such things are not in the habits of our order.
You must know who this woman is.
Yes, of course. She's a witch, more powerful in the arcane arts than any scribe will ever be.
Why lie to me?
Several months ago,
if you're gonna turn around and tell me the truth.
Some ancient documents in one of the Order's libraries.
What kind of documents?
Very theoretical ones related to magic. To be honest, it's not one of my specialties, but they tell of the World Heart and the origin of the Ice Lords. The fact is that our master believed that she could be of more use to us doing research than in a prison. He made an agreement with her, and from then on, she's been our guest.
Why would you lie to me, and then immediately after I ask you a single question, just turn right around and tell me the truth? Why do that? Doesn't make any sense at all.
So why was the woman locked up?
I suppose that there's some connection with the agreement that she made with my master, even if I don't understand why things turned out that way. The way I understand the agreement, it stipulated that she could have access to all of our archives on condition that she help us with a ritual.
The one in the temple?
Yes, she helped to create the catalyst that you saw. Our intentions were noble. The ritual was to help us create a link with the World Heart, to break the ones the Ice Lords have made.
It didn't work as planned.
Indeed. I suppose that had something to do with her. She must have sabotaged the catalyst, so the ritual would fail. Now I realize that we should never have trusted the woman. Our master obviously understood that and was suspicious. That must have been why he locked her up, even though it's not at all like him.
Why was he trying to guard this secret to the point of threatening to kill his own daughter?
I don't understand it myself. He was a wise and good man who adored his daughter, even if sometimes he was overly demanding of her. That's what I thought, at least.
What's gonna happen now? What's gonna become of your order and our contract?
Our order will carry on as before, even after the deaths of our previous masters. As Aeolas is no more, now it is my turn to lead. As for your contract, it still holds. The sad fate that has befallen us, and you, does not change the terms.
And the Freeborn Blades always honor their contracts. Very well. Let's change the sun.
Vulcan, what can I do for you?
I'll be going now.
I'm still missing a few things I need for these traps. Next time, I'll try to figure out a recipe that's simpler.
Don't take too long. We're gonna need you here.
Okay, so this will be a full 24 hours that I've slept. Waiting for him to get everything figured out.
I'm still missing a few things I need for these.
Don't take too...
Alright, well. It's just kind of not gonna happen then.
You didn't give me away to the steward. Why?
I'd rather not have the news that a potentially dangerous sorceress was set free spread through the village too quickly.
And you can keep me nearby without having to stop the villagers from burning me at the stake. It's a bit wicked, but I am almost disappointed. It could have been an amusing situation.
I'm going to have need of your talents.
You offer me what? Sword play, suspicion, and sarcasm? Huh. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Look at this. My favorite fucking troublemaker.
About those villagers who've been acting weird. I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to find out what they do with their evenings and where they spend them.
Your man Jervis. He seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Owen, yeah. Last couple of days he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it, yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right.
Worthless wine sop.
Right. I'll check it out. Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck, we'll understand what's going on in the southeast.
It'd be better if we start this evening. Wait till night falls.
Hey, you, don't doze off. It's time to go out for a stroll. I have to stay here and guard this sector.
No surprises there.
Sector. He has to guard that sector. Alright. Let's go south. Well, something's going on. The whole crew is standing up and it's nighttime. 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 of them? 5 of them? Oh, okay. Now they're standing funny. Almost like zombies. mean, I don't know about almost puking, but yeah, that was pretty intense.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Maybe.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
Where'd all those bags of gold and stuff go? Just restarted the whole thing, huh? Shoot. Need Edwin anymore, or can I switch out to Sybil? I need to take Edwin with me, okay. Alright, Edwin, I swear I saw a glow of a treasure pouch right there a second ago.
We go east, then. I'm not happy about any of this. More and more, I am sensing the Ice Lords behind all of this. You should speak about it with your captain.
Alright.
Captain, we're under attack. The Deadwalkers are headed this way. We have to be ready for them.
Are you serious, Falcon?
As a heart attack, Cap. You remember those strange guys? They were possessed by a Deadwalker creature. It was able to use them to find out everything there is to know about this place, and send back the information to their leaders.
Delightful. That's all I needed. Right, you go and sort out the spies. I'll handle setting up defenses for this rat hole.
Got it, Captain.
Perfect. Should have gone through the eastern exit. I like the fact that at night you can see everything that's glowing, so you could just walk up to it. Oh, this way. See? I wouldn't have seen that otherwise. Okay, what do we have? We got one here, a big one there, and we're off. Yeah, come on. Doing no good. Come on. Okay, so if we cut through here and head north, and we should be good. It looks cooler, but this one I'm going to have to give to poison resistance. I don't think I've been poisoned yet, actually, though, so... I've almost got a whole Legionnaire set. Well, I've got half of the Legionnaire set. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and cut over here, see what we can find. Full health and mana. Regen thing is taking forever. Max magic plus 20. Chance of fighting out items. I only have 5% poison resist. Really? Oh boy. I have a 0% chance of catching them on fire with my daggers. That's awesome. So how is it I have a 5% on... Oh yeah, because I changed over. Duh. was it. Is there anything up here? Ah, haha, there we go. Didn't I? Magic resist minus some defense. Might as well. Got spikes coming out of pretty much everywhere on me now. How much? I've got 5 health potions, okay. Talking to the door yet. Knowing this game. Make the right choices. Choices that you make in the game will often have an impact on the following events, especially those regarding or unexpected roommates. Okay.
Captain.
There is none that thou knowest in this cavern, rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh. You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind e'en now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased. Replaced, and that is not in my best interests either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can easily protect us, if thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me, to my knowledge, to my power. All that thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power, and that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagined that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine. It will consume thee if thou refuseth to evolve.
There we go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou risketh in trusting me is insignificant in comparison with what awaits us if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this world will follow.
Let's get out of this hole and try to think of something else. Edwin or the Red Scribes will surely find another solution.
Thou doth flee. We have no confidence in these people, we both know this. Just as we both know thou wilt never pierce the secret of this cave without me.
Maybe not without you, but definitely not like this. Whether the Scribes are worthy of trust or not is really not the question. Everybody feels like it's in their interest for us to succeed.
Each has a different view of what the meaning of success is.
I just want to get shit-faced and never have to hear your voice again.
Judging by your
Oh
vacant
my
look,
word.
I assume you've had an exchange with the demon.
He offered to protect
How did
me
you
against
not hear
the
any of
magic
that?
haunts this cave, on the condition that I let him have more space in my mind.
And? Did it not work?
I refused. I'd rather explore some other solutions before I risk losing my mind, thank you very much.
It's ridiculous. You have the potential to become the most powerful being in Vertial, and you refuse that opportunity because you're afraid of not being able to control it? Time is short. The thing in that cave grows ever more powerful with the passing of each hour.
Yep. So we're gonna try and find a way to make sure that I don't get possessed by a demon no matter what. And I'm poisoned. Of course, now that I've turned off the protection against poison, I'm poisoned. Swordsman's gauntlets. I wonder if they're better than the ones I've already got. Poison resist, of course. Are those the leather ones that I had originally? Okay, so if I go down here... Oh wait, I can recycle stuff? Map. I don't even know how to... How did I do that? Okay, oh, wrong way. Can I? Oh, okay, there we go. Climb up. So we need to go figure out if there's another way for us to get into that cave without being possessed by the demon monster thing. That isn't already part of us. Tainted blood, of course. Entrance to the town should be up here. And of course, jump right down into the nest. Awesome. Okay, there we go. Stop. Where are you going? Alright, Relmar found the components for that trap now. So, let's see if we can...
I'll wait for you here.
Of course you will, Edwin. What the? My dog is doing something. Hold on, she's acting weird. I don't know what she's doing. Hey! What are you doing? Huh? What'd you do? You got yourself stuck in your cage. Come on. Stop. Stop. Hey. 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 Hi. 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 Yeah, how long were you stuck in there, Goof? Huh? Here you go. Here's your gorilla. Go get it. What a goober. Okay, sorry guys. Go talk to the Red Scribe, see what we can find. First, let's talk to Relmar about that trap.
I was looking for you. I need to ask you something.
What can I do for you?
Nothing, really. Just... what can you tell me about your new friend, the sorceress?
Her name is Edwin. You better believe she is dangerous. She's a magician, and based on her little spat with Alas, she's no amateur. She proved that by killing him.
You should learn more about her.
That was pretty much my plan. But why are you so curious about her?
Oh, I'm just being careful, cautious. I'm just keeping abreast, that's all.
I know little of the ways of elves. Is this their normal way of speaking?
Yeah, well, I'll let you know if I find anything out. How's it going with your new trap?
To be brutally honest, I haven't made much progress.
Got all the materials?
Yes, I have gathered everything you said to get.
Perfect. Now I'll show you how to assemble it. This looks pretty good. Maybe I should build some of these for myself.
I can't wait to try them out.
Let's change this. I'll leave.
Okay. Who should I maybe...
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
There's a cave I can't enter. Something inside tries to devour my spirit. You wouldn't have anything I could use for protection, would you?
Funny you're asking. Turns out I started working on a potion to help you fight the presence of the demon in your mind. But its effects should also help you against an external intrusion.
I need it right away. The safety of the village depends on it.
I made 2 doses. Here, take them. If someone is with you, it can be used to protect them too.
Thank you.
Greetings, mercenary.
Can I have a look?
We sell it now. That's what I want to know. Why does he have an elven scimitar? I must have sold some stuff to him. Nothing. Oh, this anvil's worse than what I got. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? I'm just gonna lay down, okay. We'll sell the swordsman's breastplate and the swordsman's gauntlets. Part of me feels like I shouldn't have done that. A little late now, huh? We'll hold on to the gauntlets just to be safe. How many... Oh, yeah, okay, I can make a fair amount of health potions if I need to. I'm gonna go on my own, so that way I don't have to waste another potion on a partner. I guess that's the best way to do it, I don't know. Tell you what, we'll make a save point here. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully every town doesn't have that music. That music gets annoying after a while. Selena, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stay out of that. No ma'am. Thinking you can sneak behind me. Not happening. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Hopefully everything is dead still, so I don't have to worry about fighting anything. Shoot. Should have brought Edwin. I should have remembered that. So yeah, I guess I'll take Edwin with me to the... I don't know, I just don't trust her.
Have you decided what you're going to do with me?
Seriously.
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, I remain...
Yeah, shut up.
You are free to do what you want. So one falls...
Yes, a place whose a spect...
Well, enjoy. I'm going to have...
You offer...
We've already heard that before, that whole conversation, so I don't know why I replayed it. Just gonna go the same way we did before. It's quicker. Not quicker, but quick. No. Now that we've got Edwin with us, that'll be painless. Trying to take out those... whatever they were called, chortles. It begins with CH, I know that. I see a thing up here though, so hold on. I bet that is a very weak weapon. There it is. And level up again. What? What? Yep, the weaker weapon. Or weaker. There we go, okay. Where was I walking? Good grief. Almost like I don't know what I'm doing. Almost like I didn't just walk this. Mowed all these down, so this shouldn't be a... Yeah, there we go. And we're back here. Okay, now that we're back here and everything is dead again, do I take it now or?
This is the place. Now's the time to find out if this potion is gonna work.
This is... This brew is worse than those sold by common charlatans. I wouldn't count on it doing much.
We'll see. We will see.
Beware of those creatures. They are powerful and probably the most vicious in all the Deadwalker army.
Ooh, scary. Got me good. I feel like I should go this way because the other way seems like it's gonna be less time consuming. I don't know, just... There we go. I'd love to know why it is that... Oh, God. That's why I was dying so fast. And Edwin can get back up now. I feel like I shouldn't have brought her. She just Garbage, okay. Man. Good to know. How is it I'm picking up weaker things further in the game. Piles of bodies and things. And we're in the depths. Oh. Thanks for the help, Edwin. And we're gonna put the sword right back up.
So you're the one who's been spied in the village. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show up in person. I don't hear the voice in my head. You must have figured that out. So if you've got a message to deliver, you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Forget it. I came down here to do two things.
Is that it? That was it? That was the entire boss? Are you kidding me? Oh, and now I'm holding the sword.
Do you believe you've won a victory, mortal? The dead walkers come. Your pathetic little village has been discovered, and soon will no longer exist. Today I fall. But dozens of new brothers and sisters will rise from the dead. The Dark Lords will raise me up again, and they will reward me.
Well, your Ice Lords have never messed with a Powder Master, now have they?
If you listen to the rabble who actually live in the swamps, we should head back to the village now. If he was right, and a general is directing the attack, only your power could stop them.
And what did he drop? Nice. Is that really it? Is there no treasure here, like a big old chest, or... Because I'm finding that these bosses don't have anything in their rooms, and it's kind of crap, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the game, but maybe you should have put something in here for, oh hey, good job, you... I don't know. Funeral march, okay. Well. Come on. Maybe there's gonna be something outside here. Nope, in fact I've walked past this tree stump several times. Oh my word.
I know this place. The village is not far away to the right.
Yeah, I know. The way to drop down, I can't remember. Oh my word. And the Deadwalkers are here. Oh, and they're weak. Extremely weak, apparently. We're gonna go ahead and up Mule. I know that I was saving up for Intense, but I'm just kind of doing everything on Ranger now, besides the stealth stuff, but obviously eventually I'm going to have to get back to that. I guess my chair's just squeaky.
Vulcan, where were you? We were up to our necks in it. They're everywhere. We're holding this gate, but I think the others have been overrun.
Do you know where the captain is?
He headed for the center of the village. Sounded like it wasn't going well over there. You should go and help him.
I will. I'll try to walk around and pick up everything. Okay, we'll go help out the barricade before we head over there. Ah, he's not dead. He should have been. Yeah, you deserve that, dummy. it, right? I guess I did too good defending the east barricade. I have no idea. Tell you what, we'll go through the rest of the town too, and then we'll go up. Ah, more guys. Let's see what else there is before we... Ah. Okay, that's 2 people saved. Don't see the nurse. Of course, couldn't talk to any of them. Who's the human? Who's the human?
The prince is on the move again, and he's not wasting any time.
Oh, that's an elf prince.
The puppet he confronts, it is not like the others.
It's more likely to be the puppet master. He looks like a Deadwalker general. He's probably leading the assault on Valvanor.
All of this power he animates with, it belongs to me. It was stolen and twisted by your miserable magicians. It is time to take back what is mine by right.
If you're planning to take care of him like all the others, sounds good to me. Prince Arundel won't last long facing that kind of monster.
He is using more power than thou wilt allow me to deploy.
I can take care of myself, and here's my plan. I'm gonna come at him with everything I've got. Killing their general is gonna screw up our enemies big time. Let's go do it.
Anytime now, Princey. You wanna just do something besides stand there, that'd be great.
I know not what thy father did to him, but he seems to want to take revenge personally.
Yeah. That was a clean cut. I'll tell you what. Oh, okay. I thought he cut his head off. That would have been that would have been pretty badass. Nope.
That was one tough death's head, but it won't command anyone now. Without their general, the Deadwalkers should leave us alone for a while. But they'll reorganize, so we can't stay here.
You're right, mercenary. Let's use the time to leave. It's now or never if we're going to get to Caralthas. My father and the armies of the Free Nations should be there. If we hurry, we may be able to participate in the mother of all battles and finally push back the Ice Lords.
If thou dost throw thyself into this battle, the only thing that thou wouldst find is thy death, and the only chance thou hast for saving this world will disappear with thee. Their armies will not win. He knows this, but that is not what motivates him. He is seeking his father's approval. He wants to buy the crown by delivering us to his king. He believes we are at his command. But he is mistaken. I only serve and live for the World Heart. Thy elven city is closer. I can feel it. Forget these suicidal battles. If thou join with them, thy so-called friends will end up turning against thee out of fear or envy.
I have to pick a person? Really? What's going on? What's going on? Come on. Come on. What you got going on, huh? Come on. What'd you do? What? Do you need out? That's what I thought. Okay, guys. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, so I can walk her real quick. I'll be back though. Maybe by then I'll decide which one I want to choose. Oh, she didn't even go. It's the most annoying. I feel like this has absolutely no repercussions at all, no matter who I choose. There's one website that keeps on popping up, wants me to download everything. Why is it that all these walkthroughs I keep on pulling up now? You know what? Screw it. I don't need a walkthrough. I don't know who Randval is. Oh, no, wait. Randval's the guy who talks funny. Edwin, she's probably going to betray me at some point. This white-haired witch. Well, he's reliable. Sybil doesn't trust anybody right now. And the captain's been on and off the fence about me the whole time.
The captain trusts me. He listens to me and knows what decisions to make. He'll back me up.
The good little soldier who would give his life for his captain. Dost thou truly believe it is reciprocal? Thy captain sees money and the survival of his precious company first. He has no vital need for thee, and that would always be one share less. Thou hast no more choice. Thou must hasten to the World Heart and purify it. It is thine only chance. Do combat there, and if thou art not slain, at least one of thy companions, if not all of them, will betray thee to try to control or study the power I bring thee.
Vulcan? Vulcan? You were far away. Is it the demon?
How does he know about that?
He was talking to you, wasn't he?
Yes, it happens sometimes.
You have to make a decision soon. Will you join us in the battle at Karalthas?
I don't know yet.
I understand. It's been a long day. I'll let you think it over for a while. Let me know when you've made a decision.
How does he know about the demon? He's been passed out this whole time. Oh, okay. Hi, people.
Arundel wants me to go with him to Karalthas. What do you think?
You should go with him. Karalthas is our only hope for now, and the prince seems like a good man. We would be safer there. Both the human and elven armies are gathered there, and I believe you may find some answers there also. The elven sages are some of the wisest people on Vertiel. If anyone can figure out what has happened to you, they can.
It's pretty obvious what happened to me. A demon has somehow gotten into my head, and now I gotta live with it.
And this does not worry you?
Yeah, it's starting to scare me.
I can imagine. These new powers come at a price, and I fear that you, Vulcan, your very self, may be the price that has to be paid. You must go to Karalthas so they can examine you. I believe you must find a way to control this thing, or even rid yourself of it before it's too late.
What do you intend to do now? We can't stay here.
I have to talk things over with the other members of my order. But we planned on going to Karalthas, and I think that is still the best idea. Everything that is left of the human and elf armies is there. If we join forces, we should be strong enough to hold out against the Deadwalkers. The contract with your company only ends once there anyway, and I doubt your captain wants to break it. What's more, it might be an excellent opportunity to learn more about your guest. The Elven Sages are famous, and their library holds many reference books. And I suggest, until we should learn more, that you neither listen to it nor obey it. I think it's lying to you, manipulating you. and that it has other goals than just our survival.
No duh.
Prince Arundel is asking us to join up with his forces in Carolthas to fight the Dead Walker army. What do you think?
For years now, the Knight has fought in many battles and with many different armies. The generals, the kings, and the chiefs of those armies were usually ready to sacrifice the lives of their men with no remorse in order to win. If the mercenary goes to Carolthas, this prince will use him for his own purposes and sacrifice him if needs be. He cares for nothing beyond his own safety. And if he is faced with the Ice Lords, he would turn and flee, as did his brothers before him. The Knight is weary of these doubts and petty thoughts. He wishes to return to the attack and strike the Ice Lords at their very hearts. If he was in the mercenaries' place, he would listen to the demon and follow its plan. And he would like to know that he would not stand alone in this final battle.
We'll be able to break camp soon. Where's our next objective?
For now, we're going to stick with the Red Scribes. They haven't paid us yet, and they won't until we reach Carolthas. In any case, that's where we're headed. I sent Wolf on ahead of us a few weeks ago to see if he could find fresh volunteers for us, but I don't think there's much hope of that. This war is looking worse and worse for us. In 10 years fighting, the Deadwalkers haven't lost a single battle. I suppose we could hide for a while. But considering what's left of Vertiel, that would be like hiding in a pile of ashes. We have to come up with some alternatives. And for now, I can only think of one. The demon. For the moment, it's the only card we have left to play.
Thy captain is less stubborn than thee. Methinks I should perhaps have chosen him as a vessel.
That's not a good idea, Captain. As long as we still don't know what he is, and more importantly, what he wants, I wouldn't trust him.
Well, up until now, he's been useful. I think if he'd wanted to harm us, he would have already done it, huh? But it's you that has to live with him, so I guess it's up to you.
Yeah, no duh. We'll listen to Edwin, but I don't think we're going to.
Do you think we ought to follow the prince to Carolthas?
If you want to get to the World Heart, we'll need to go by there. But the prince's company seems both unnecessary and dangerous. Believe me, I know his type all too well. Invested with a mission, he is soon overwhelmed by, probably named by some obscure prophecy. In the name of his family, or because of an idealized vision of his future duties as sovereign, he will give his all. In other words, all his imbecility. Chasing after glory and honor, unprepared and unprotected, he will only lead us to disaster.
Seeing the shit we're in, I don't think he's doing it just for the glory. He's got an interest in having everybody survive.
And in making it look like everyone has survived entirely due to his
she's
talents,
got feathers on her.
and not those of a mercenary who can produce flames and defeat a general of the Deadwalkers. Do you really believe he wants you around just because he enjoys your company? Not to mention the increasing threat implied by our friends dressed all in red.
What do you suggest we do?
When we get to Carolthas, we better give them the slip and head to Blackfrost's domain.
Her mouth's not even moving.
Why should we go down there?
Because those lands are positioned quite close to the City of the Elves, and like all the lands of the Ice Lords, it's a point of entry into the World Heart.
Do you think we should listen to Prince Arundel and go with him to Carolthas?
The great Elven army and what is left of the human army in this part of Vertiel are now gathering at Carolthas. Separately, none of these troops stood a chance. But united... well, in any case, it's the only hope we have left. Reinforcements from the Freeborn Blades and Red Scribes will help. And so will you, from what I've seen. And even if I don't approve of all the strategic choices made by my sovereign these last few years, I think he'll rise to the occasion now that he can no longer retreat. He knows the lands around Carolthas perfectly, so I'm sure he will bring the battle onto terrain that will favor us. And since you're curious to know more about what happened to you, My people's scholars are famous. They can sure...
You've got it all figured out.
I believe we can manage to hold the Deadwalker army back this time. Though it's a bit early to start celebrating.
Oh. Everybody thinks we should go. I guess we'll go.
There you are, at last.
Like I had a choice, huh?
So, have you made your decision?
I will fight with you at Carolthas. Your army may be our only chance of victory.
Idiot! Thou hast sentenced thyself to death. And now?
Now we will go with the others to Carolthas, to swell our ranks, combine our forces, and face the Deadwalker army on equal terms.
Equal terms? Because thou hast slain a vassal far from his master? Do not presume too much upon this body. Now draw close to the domain of one of these necromancers. Faced with his power, 1,000 soldiers more or less will make no difference. The power to slay this vermin lies within us. But it cannot be used from such a weak vessel, nor can it even be protected from those who covet it.
I am more and more powerful.
Yes, yet still not powerful enough. And this city is of no interest. The necromancer will lay waste to it with a wave of his hand. While he tarries, thou must make haste to reach his palace.
You said that I lacked the power. I will not throw myself into the wolf's jaws.
When thou returnest to the world heart, none will stand before us. Thou wouldst already possess the power to destroy this sorcerer and his like, if thou hadst but allowed the evolution of this useless body. Look upon thyself. Thou art duped.
Vulcan, have you seen something?
They use thee.
You coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Huh? Yes, of course. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Deadwalkers have already been here. They're still close.
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look around us.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead us to them.
Prince Arundel, my lord, can it be you?
Soldier, what happened here? Is the king with you?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
My father! Where is the king?
They sound so bad,
I
these
know not
voice
why.
actors.
But a few of us were able to escape.
It may not be their
Commander
fault.
Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave. Follow me, my lord.
It may not be the voice actors' faults at all. It may just be bad directing. Bad supervising. It's just... Sorry, excuse me. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from Bastion.
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited, warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen.
Silence, both of you. Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes, but their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the river Estelduin fell upon the city.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Kariltas' defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have feared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Kariltas. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'll go find your king for you.
Vulcan, did you hear me ask for volunteers? Our mission is over. The Red Scribes have screwed up from start to end, but they're in the hands of the Elven army now.
Captain, since we're here, we may as well make ourselves useful, right? And we have to get inside those walls if we want to know what happened to Wolf and the other blades we left here.
Ah, Vulcan. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
That is why I shall go with him. I grew up in this city. We shall help one another.
My prince, you know well it is my duty to object to you taking such a risk.
And you also know that your objections will change nothing. No man here knows the palace better than I. If my father is within, I will find him.
By your word, sire. But I fear most what other things you may find. I can but put my trust in your newfound champion to watch over your highness.
Don't forget, you'll have to deal with those sentinels before you try anything else, Vulcan. Meanwhile, the lads will set up camp near the south gate.
Understood, Captain.
Gotcha. Grab some people. Better chest.
Damn, it's freezing here. Aren't you cold?
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. After that, you hardly notice the cold. Which reminds me, do you know if the library in the city is still intact?
No.
No idea. You looking for any book in particular?
Not a book, many books. The elves have the most advanced culture in the world. Their libraries contain works of inestimable value. We should find them. They could be useful to us.
I have other things I gotta do first. I have to accompany the prince, remember? But I will try to go with you so you can find your books later. Promise. Do you have a moment? I wanted to ask you a few things. Who is this Blackfrost?
Don't tell me that you don't know the name.
Don't take me for an idiot. I know what he is, but that doesn't really help much, does it?
He's one of the Seven. He's known for his craftiness, his guile. He prefers using magic rather than his armies. In the past, he used to be more discreet. But for 2 years now, he's been leading the Deadwalkers' assaults, and is regularly seen in the front lines.
What changed?
I don't know. The Ice Lords Alliance is a delicate balance. It is possible that this is the result of an internal power struggle. He has certain abilities that make him fit for the role. Black Frost is without a doubt very effective. Just look at the destruction around us.
Let's change the subject. Later.
A good day to you, mercenary.
Who are you? You got a name, but who are you?
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
Can I have a look at your stock?
Mercenary.
Where did Edwin go?
How did you manage to make it through the battle?
Bit of luck, just like with everyone who survived. I pulled guard duty so many times in a row that I was sent on R&R. If you really want to know, I was in a steam room when the attack came, having a really hot bath. It was horrible. The deathly silence that fell on the city just like that, with just that awful cracking of ice. Anyway, I jumped into my uniform and ran like crazy until I found my commander. And now here I am. Nothing really heroic about it, I'm afraid.
I'm leaving.
Not really gonna be able to forge anything here, are you?
Good day, even if the expression isn't necessarily appropriate. Can I help you?
Show me what you have to sell.
Alas, not much. I'm missing so much equipment, but have a look. You might find something you like.
They look really cool, but I'm not spending all of my money on stuff that I might be able to find later.
I wish I could go out on a recon, but the captain says I have to stay here.
What is it, Vulcan?
I wanted to ask you. The Blades who were in the city, do you think they made it?
I hope so. I really hope so. After all, they shouldn't have been taking part in the battle. With a bit of luck, they weren't in the front lines when the ice wave struck. Generally, the Ice Lords don't kill those they capture. They like to keep their prisoners close by. Let's hope that our lads are amongst them, and maybe we can free them.
There's Edwin.
Let's change... I have to go.
Huh. If I knew how messed up everything was gonna be. You know what a pain in the ass it was hauling my cart here?
I bet. But we're lucky you followed us. We could do with a good smith.
Yeah, well, seeing what's left of the village, it's not like I had a choice. And with you around, business is better than ever. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Let me see what you've made this time.
Sorry guys, I'm back. Oh, I could have him make exploding traps for me even though I already have all the material. A new crossbow. It has poison ability. I like those. Oh, damn it. I like the look of that one.
The Knight knows this region well. He came here once before while he was protecting a delegation from the Alliance on their way to visit with the King of the Elves. He would like to reconnoiter the area. He thinks he can find things that would be of great use to his friend.
If you think you can find something useful, go ahead. But remember, the position of the camp must stay secret, and try to come back in one piece. Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
Why is there 2 question marks there?
I would like to ask you a few questions. Aren't you cold like that?
Is that your polite way of suggesting I'm indecently dressed?
I was simply concerned about your health.
Oh, how touching. But after having spent nights on end, trapped in a cage in the middle of the swamps, I can assure you that catching a cold is not highest on the list of things I worry about.
I always hear people talking about the World Heart. What exactly is it?
First, forget all the children's stories about a friendly force for good, or its mythical dimension. The World Heart is very real. It is above all a source of power. It is from there that magic comes, as well as certain energies necessary for the proper functioning of our world. These energies can be captured and used. That is what magicians do. In their own way, each draws his power from the World Heart.
The demon insists we must purify it. That mean anything to you?
It's a good bet it is referring indirectly to the Ice Lords. As you know, those magicians have access to immeasurable power. This power has an origin and a cost. They drew it from the World Heart with a veracity that is truly limitless. Each of the Ice Lord's palaces has a portal linking it to the source. Imagine leeches sucking away endlessly on the energy which feeds them. To purify it, you'd have to rid the World Heart of all those leeches.
So all we have to do is go to this place nobody knows and clean out the all-powerful magical parasites. Sounds like a plan to me.
Just realized the mic was up.
Thanks. Hey, Buffalo. I see nobody's managed to kill you yet.
Not before I've seen you blown up by one of your toys.
Have you had time to talk to the human soldiers?
Yes, but they didn't say much. I don't think they trust us, or the Red Scribes, or anyone for that matter. They were just as stupid as we were. They thought they were going to join up with a great army to be safe. As you can imagine, they're a little disappointed.
Do you think they'll stay?
I don't think they're in any mood to fight. Once they've seen to their wounded, they'll be out of here the first chance they get.
I'm going.
I'm not gonna keep asking people what do you think happened here because everybody knows exactly what happened here. And you take out the closest guard. Move.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help, mercenary.
Yeah. Whatever. What secondary mission do I have? In the library, okay. Oh, I can't go in yet, yeah, okay. I should probably, probably keep on taking care of the actual mission. Come on, get around the rock. A lot of stuff. Oh my word. That is a humongous weapon. word. Oh my word. Ridiculous. Oh, look, another one.
Thanks for the help, mercenary. We're going to keep watching this sector.
I mean, I would hope so. I feel like that doesn't really mean what? What? Ready? Oh. Okay, now what? Serpent tongues. Okay. Oh wait, I've got new weapons. Alright, there we go. Not a bad looking blade. Still gonna leave it alone. Let's see if we can get up into the library area now. Yes! Awesome. I got a better crossbolt even though I don't use it.
Just in time, Vulcan. I'm afraid I need your help again.
What happened to you now?
To me, nothing. It's about my people. Have you ever heard of the Stone of Souls?
Nope.
No. Worth a lot?
No. I mean, yes. It's priceless, but it's not for sale.
I'm not sure I follow you.
I'll explain. Every elf possesses a Stone of Souls, which contains the memories and emotions from all the greatest moments of his life. These stones are passed from generation to generation. It's a way of preserving the memories of our people and of honoring our ancestors. With all of those who died at Carolthas, there are thousands of stones abandoned in the city. We cannot just leave them there. You're no doubt the one who will be traveling to our city the most. If you could bring back as many of them as possible, I'd be eternally grateful. Actually, all of my people will be in your debt. At least the ones who still live.
All right, I'll take care of it. But don't expect to see me dancing around with a wheelbarrow full of rocks.
That would in fact be an amusing sight. But I do get your meaning. Whenever you can, Check the bodies of elves you come across and collect the stones. Even if we manage to save only a very few, we will at least preserve some of the memories of my people.
I'll see what I can do. I'll leave you here.
Vulcan, I have to talk to you about Edwin. I saw you getting friendly with her. You should be more careful. She is not what she pretends to be.
Somebody's jealous.
I know she's not playing straight with us. She's got her little secrets, just like everyone else.
You don't understand. It's a lot more serious than little secrets. I found some very worrying information in one of the last books I read. 200 or 300 years ago, there were other groups of sages and magicians, like the Red Scribes. One of these orders was called the White Lords.
So you think that they were the ancestors of the Ice Lords or something? What does that have to do with Edwin?
I'm getting to that. The White Lords lived in the north of Vertiel, out in the ice. We know little about them. For a long time it was believed they had disappeared. But in reality, they somehow transformed themselves. And in one of the books that I consulted, I found an engraving of a woman, one of their leaders. It was the portrait of that witch.
It is suspicious. We'll have to check it out.
Since you seem so close to her, try to find out more about her past. How old is she? Where was she born? I don't know. Just something, anything that might give her away.
I will have to be careful so she doesn't get wise to me.
Keep me informed, but believe me, I'm almost sure it is her.
Okay.
I'd like to ask...
What do you want to know?
I've been thinking about the books and the library. I still haven't managed to find a library for the moment. But this is not really the moment. We have bigger fish to fry. See you later.
Alright, let's start to this.
The Deadwalker Sentinels are no longer a problem.
It's a start, but the main door is still out of reach. But now we're free to approach the city and look for another way in.
Until the guard changes, or until they realize they haven't heard from them for a while and stronger patrols come down on us like a ton of bricks.
The die is cast. We have to go fast and be ready to fight to get our city back. If there is a way in, you can bet the Deadwalkers have secured it. Those abominations are everywhere.
Not necessarily. They're pretty careless when they don't have a general behind them telling them what to do. Victory will have softened them up a bit. As long as nobody raises the alarm, we should be able to count on that.
Let's hope so. And while we're on this subject, there's something else you can do for us.
Ask away.
The Deadwalkers still control the main road. One of the towers you took is near one of their barricades. When the undead notice they've lost contact with their sentinels, that tower will be the first on their list of places to visit, and it won't hold out for long. The soldiers I posted there will do their duty to the end, but if we could eliminate the barricade to gain as much time as possible, it would be a lot better for us.
Save your spit. The barricade's no longer a problem. It was in my way, too.
Really? Excellent. Now we can keep watch everywhere on the steps.
Did your men fight?
If they had, I'd be fighting in the main square as we... I'm still certain there's a way in. It's probably right in front of our eyes, but we just...
What makes you so sure?
Caryll Thas is an ancient city that was built upon several layers. I haven't found any survivor that knows the city depths, but there just has to be an underground passage or a hidden entrance.
A passageway beneath a city, huh? Almost sounds too good to be true. I'll see if I can find one.
Ugh.
I'll be good. Can I?
I didn't realize that that one was better.
Greetings, Mercer.
Can I have a look?
Wait, what happened to the other helmet? I guess I'll just recycle it since I can't sell it. Come on, jump down. Jump down. Since I can't take anybody else with me. Where am I going? And I just went back in the circle. Where's that stupid prince at? Did he run away? Seriously? gotta be some elven bodies somewhere. Great if we had an elf prince around to help. Just saying. It actually made it so that the partners didn't get stuck on rocks and tons of stupid crap all the time. It'd be great.
We got a problem. We have to find another way.
There's got to be another elf up here because they're usually in groups of 3. At least from what I found on the other 2 groups. So only 2 elves. How many? 12 exploding traps. There we go. There he is. Finally showing up. What kind of you? Is that it?
Now I've seen everything. The Deadwalkers kicking each other's asses.
I beg your pardon?
What? This one talks. What the hell are you, a lich? A zombie scribe?
We've only known one another a few seconds, and already you insult me. Charming, I must say.
If you aren't one of them, then what are you?
I am an immortal superior spirit. And you?
So you're an Ice Lord. I thought you'd be taller or something.
I have absolutely no involvement with that bunch of cheapskate conjurers, and I would never humiliate myself by working for them, since that's what you seem to be suggesting.
Yeah? Rotting flesh, sticking out bones? You sure as hell look like a damn Deadwalker to me.
Tut-tut.
Did no one ever tell you not to judge a book by its cover? It's true that you're young, but use your wits. Would I be fighting my own troops if what you suggest were the truth?
All I can be sure of is that you're not really alive, and that makes you my enemy. And what's more, you're in my way.
Really?
Enough! I yield. This rotting body will not survive more punishment. In all my 6,000 years, I have never witnessed such power. You seem to be as unique a being as I am. What is the source of your power? What are you?
There's a demon inside me. A creature of flame that claims to come from the World Heart.
How fascinating. Even if the term demon seems to lack precision. Nonetheless, I must confess that in spite of my vast knowledge, I have no idea what this entity really is. At last, something interesting. I was almost dying of boredom. I suspect that exploring what's inside you will probably be quite exciting. No, don't speak. I'm coming with you. I can't wait to find out more about your case.
I can't have you tagging along with me right now. I have something to do in the city. Wait for me back at the camp. We'll talk about what we think you and I are later on.
Yes, I've seen where your camp is. Actually, it's quite surprising the Deadwalkers haven't noticed it yet. However, I suspect my unannounced arrival might pose a slight problem for your brothers in arms.
Yeah, I guess with your face, they might not welcome you with open arms. Just tell them I sent you, and try to behave.
Very well. Do you know your way into the city? There's a hidden entrance not far from here. I'll show you where it is on your map.
Thanks.
And nothing from that fight. Yet again, I'm here saying maybe actually give me something for beating an enemy. Healer. Only one healer in the game. I need Sybil. Basically what I'm saying.
What have they done to my city? A curse upon them all!
Now they're all
We'll be
gonna be
lucky
dead
if we
soon.
find any survivors.
Okay. Alright guys. So that'll be part 2 of Bound by Flame. I'm probably going to stream some more tomorrow. But like I said, we're going to be doing Batman Arkham City after this, so look forward to that. Till then, I'll see you guys around.